Hey you guys, it's me Gemstone from tarotforhealing.com. Hope you guys are doing really well. This is your astrological reading for the month of August. This is for Leo. So before I get into the reading, I want you guys to go to my website and you can check out the discount that I'm doing. It is on the 5 card readings that I offer. I'm going to be keeping it up for a week. So if you haven't had a reading done by me before, it's a good opportunity for you to go and see what that's like at a discounted price. And so yeah, do take advantage of it. I'm doing this offer because I have reached over 4,000 subscribers, and you guys know, if you've been subscribed to me for quite some time, every time I reach any like milestone, I offer something. So that's what I'm doing this time around. So I'll get into your reading. I am using the playing cards, because you guys seem to really like the playing cards, so I've decided to keep them in. And then I'm using the Victorian Steampunk Tarot to get into the more specific areas of your life. So the first playing card is the Jack of Clubs with the King of Spades, with the Seven of Hearts, and the Two of Hearts. Sorry. Now, what I see with those cards is it could be looked at two ways. Like, one way, it could be representing like that this it could be that this King of Spades is a person in your life. But when I see them together, like this kind of the Jack of Clubs and next to the King of Spades, I'm kind of feeling like you could be dealing with somebody that is a bit either immature, or they're not quite what they seem to be. Like, I'm almost sensing that somebody needs to be decisive in this scenario that I'm seeing here. But they're not only not are they not not only are they not being decisive, but they're also not maybe being as upfront as they should be. Because when I look at this card, I'm almost feeling like it could be somebody that even makes promises and doesn't keep them, or somebody that is sort of keeping up some kind of appearance that isn't really real. But I'm feeling like this could be connected with a partnership. So it could be somebody that is in your life that is this King of Spades. So this could be like an air sign person that isn't really being upfront or telling things as it is. Again, I'm kind of feeling like maybe this person could be playing games. They're not really being that serious. Or it can also represent, if it was representing you, it could almost be saying maybe you may have there could be other love interests sort of in the midst of everything. So I don't know if it's this person or if it's you, but there could be like a situation where there could be other people as well. Not that it has to be, but that's just one way that the cards can kind of be interpreted. So what I'm feeling here is that there needs to be more transparency in this situation. Again, because it looks like it's representing a partnership, this can be a love partnership, it could even be a business partnership, it could be just you, even somebody that you may have, even if it's not a love relationship, but you have some kind of connection to. So it's kind of saying, do be careful, like, of just sort of falling for sort of the false promises, or the whatever this person is portraying themselves to be, especially because I feel like there is emotions and there are feelings when it comes to this individual. And sometimes feelings and emotions can kind of complicate things and can sometimes affect our judgment in terms of how we choose to deal with certain things or certain people and stuff like that. So do kind of be careful with that. But even if this card was representing you and not somebody else in your life, it can be saying that this is a time where you kind of have to be more decisive with the things that you want to do. If it's a case of you have dreams or aspirations or goals that you want to see for yourself, maybe you have to focus on one thing at a time. Maybe your attentions are just drawn in too many directions, or having a number of different interests or a number of things that you want to bring into fruition. It's kind of saying that you need to be able to channel your energy, so that you're not just spending all this time doing all this other stuff, but you're not really seeing anything come into fruition, or as a result. So yeah, be careful with that. So the first card to show up for you, this is for your finances, is the Two of Beetles. The Two of Beetles is the Two of Pentacles in the traditional tarot deck. And what I'm kind of seeing with this card is it can be saying that you need to you may need to you may be really focused on money and balancing finances this month. I'm also seeing that you and somebody else might be teaming up to do something. So it could be like maybe this is a business partnership, or it also could be maybe you and somebody else are pulling your money or finances together in some kind of way in order to have like some kind of common goal to be reached. Like maybe there's something that you're trying to bring in, you're trying to manifest, you're trying to do. This could be maybe two people deciding to live together, because they both need housing, or maybe two people, again, could even be a love situation where, because you and that person are together in a relationship, you decide to maybe have a joint bank account or joint funds or something like that. But I'm kind of seeing this kind of theme of like maybe two people like coming together in order to achieve something together. So what I also see in this card is you're going to be more responsible with your finances. So if there is something that you're really wanting to do, really trying to um put away money for, it's like I can see you prioritizing things. Maybe you're not spending so much money on luxuries, and you're kind of thinking more about, okay, I need to really be serious and I really have to pull my money together for this other thing that is more important that I really want to do. It also could be saying that maybe you're looking for other avenues to make money as well. Maybe have a job on the side, maybe use your talents and gifts to see what money you can sort of make that way. um but yeah, money is really on the mind with that card, and maybe how to make your money go a bit further, even though you're not really getting more money, if you get what I'm saying. What I see with this card, which represents those of you that are in relationships, is the Empress card. What the Empress card is kind of saying, it could be a situation where I see this card can be more representing somebody that's in a serious relationship. It's almost like the care and the nurture and the kindness and the love that can be between you and somebody else. The Empress can usually represent somebody that is almost like a wife position or a mother kind of position. So it's somebody that is this isn't just like a girlfriend just coming through. This is somebody that you have a kind of a history with, or this kind of bond with, that is sort of bigger than just like a fling or anything like that. So I'm kind of feeling like this card is kind of speaking to those of you that are in that kind of situation. The Empress sort of reminds us that we really do have to invest in our relationships to make our relationships what we want them to be. I wanted to kind of get more out of this card because I felt like it wasn't telling me much in this situation. So the next card I shuffled up and received is the Justice card, and the Justice card is sort of saying that to me. I'm kind of seeing again this sort of idea of you wanting to create a future with somebody, and you're pulling maybe finances together. There's some kind of legal aspect to the relationship that the two of you are going to be fusing together. So again, it could be some kind of legal document that you guys are either signing. So again, this could be a mortgage, could be a lease. It could mean for some of you guys maybe dealing with court systems. There's some kind of legal aspect to a relationship that is coming up. But I feel like it's a situation where the two of you are looking to come together in some kind of way to make this relationship maybe even more official, maybe take it to the next level. Even for some of you guys, if you are in a long-term relationship, it might be saying that a choice has to be made in this area of things as well, because the Justice card can represent choices and decisions also. And again, being clear with your intentions and what you want. So this card may represent a need to have clear communication between you and a partner as well. Especially if this is a partner you've been with for a long time, it should be kind of more like easier to be able to discuss anything that is maybe troubling you, anything that you need to kind of clear the air on to make things more open and honest about your feelings too. because I'm really focused on this hand that is pointing to this sword. So to me, it's like it's about the truth of the situation, saying the truth. Sometimes again, it's like a sword. It's like the truth can hurt, it can be painful, but sometimes it just needs to be said. So you might be in that predicament as well, where something really needs to be said. But when I look at these cards together, it does speak of when there are feelings there. These are very much partnership and love related cards. I'm also seeing that there is a connection definitely between love and money that I'm receiving as well when I look at these cards. So, yeah, interesting card showing up for partnership. But the next card is, for those of you that are single, is the Three of Bees. What I would say with the Three of Bees is represents the Three of Swords, which can represent, heartbreaks, upsets, maybe things not going the way you would like them to. So it could be representing maybe you're with somebody, or there was some kind of love interest that's in your life, and maybe that situation didn't go necessarily the way you would like them to go. So it can represent a sense of disappointment in that respect. It also can be represent letting go of a heartbreak that maybe has happened already, and maybe needing to move on from that experience. But then at the same time, it could be saying that maybe you're not ready to really be in a new relationship yet, because you maybe just need to give yourself more time to release that old situation. So this card will really say that, sort of deal with those emotions and those feelings first, and give them the time to kind of show up and come out, and then release them. Then at least by the time you are ready, and you have that situation completely behind you, then it's like you can start afresh and anew. Because I never would like encourage, especially when a card like this shows up, to just get straight into something else, because more than likely it's just going to put too much strain on the relationship, and put too much strain on the new person that comes in, because it's almost like you're going to put all that baggage onto them, or it's like the negativity and stuff that you hold within yourself for somebody else is like still going to be within you. And then that's usually when you're in that predicament where, you know you're still talking about that person, like, to the new person that's in your life, and then that person is kind of like, why is she always going on about this ex, like, and then it just sort of affects the relationship. Like, that kind of situation is just no good. So, I fully believe, like, you have to be entirely over somebody before getting into something new, so that at least then it's like you're not starting off a relationship with issues. So yeah, the next card is the Six of Dragonflies. The Six of Dragonflies is the Six of Cups in the traditional tarot. This can be talking about feeling really nostalgic, thinking of the past, people from the past. It can be friendships from the past, or somebody even coming into your life wanting to offer you help and assistance. So, what I'm seeing with this card is that it's almost like it's saying, do you know what? In all the theme that I'm seeing in your reading is support from others, like almost this give and take kind of exchange between you and somebody else, or somebody else that is really trying to support you in the things that you're trying to do, or two people that have like the same common interest coming together. So that also could be the theme of this card as well. I feel like it is. And these are people that a person that you do care about, that there's history between you and this other person. So I think August for you is going to be a very supportive month, if anything, through outside people. What it also could be saying, this card can also represent somebody from the past showing up as well. But I guess how it can connect to you on a spiritual level is that it could be talking about the emotional feeling of either generosity given to you that you experience, or you giving to somebody else, that makes you feel whole or makes you feel happy within you. So That's a really nice card. So I feel like, there were little bumps in the road with your reading, but then all in all, it's like it is a pretty positive reading, especially for, again, like I really do like the idea of like having people around you that is supporting you, especially if again money is tight and things are a bit tight. So yeah, it's really nice. So peace and many blessings to you, and do check out my website, and I'll see you. Bye.